Are you tired of feeling lazy and unmotivated? Do you catch yourself binge-watching yet another series instead of crushing your goals? Well, today, I'm going to show you exactly how to kick laziness to the curb and reclaim your productivity. Stick around because what I'm about to share could completely transform your daily life. By the end of this video, you'll not only understand why laziness sneaks into our lives, but also walk away with actionable strategies that even the world's top performers use to stay at the top of their game. So let's dive right in. First things first, let's talk about laziness. Many of us think laziness means being inherently unmotivated or not caring enough. But here's the truth. Laziness is often just a symptom. It's a signal from your mind and body that something's off. Whether it's burnout, lack of direction, or simply bad habits, understanding the root cause is the first step to crushing laziness for good. Let me ask you this. How many of you have sat down to do a task, and 5 minutes later, you're lost in your phone? Yep, it happens to the best of us. But why? Often it's not about the task itself, but our emotional response to it. We procrastinate and feel lazy because we associate that task with discomfort, fear of failure, or simply because it feels too overwhelming. Did you know that laziness is often linked to our brain's need for instant gratification? It's true. When faced with a choice between a long-term goal, like writing a report, and an immediate pleasure, like watching funny videos, our brains often push us toward the short-term reward. The good news is, we can train our brains to prioritize long-term benefits over short-term pleasures. A few years back, I found myself in the exact same spot. I'd wake up with grand plans, but by noon I was scrolling through my phone getting nothing done. It felt awful. I'd end the day with this nagging guilt like, what did I even do today? But once I realized why it was happening, I was able to turn things around. And today, I'm going to show you exactly how I did it. One of the biggest reasons laziness takes over is because our goals are too big or too vague. Instead of saying, I want to get fit, break it down. I will do 10 push-ups today. Micro goals are powerful. Why? Because completing small tasks builds momentum, and momentum is the kryptonite to laziness. Think about it. When you achieve something small, your brain releases dopamine, the feel-good chemical. This tiny win fuels your desire to take on the next step, and the next. Before you know it, you're on a roll. A great example of this is Jerry Seinfeld's productivity method. He used a calendar to track his daily writing. Every day he wrote, he'd put a big red X on the calendar. His only goal? Don't break the chain. This simple act of marking his progress created momentum and kept him consistent. Comment below with one micro goal you'll set for yourself today. I want to see what you're working on. Imagine this. By the end of this video, you could already be on your way to achieving it. The 5-minute rule is a game changer. Tell yourself, I'll just work on this task for 5 minutes. Often, getting started is the hardest part. Once you're in the zone, those 5 minutes often turn into 15, 30, or even an hour. It's a productivity hack I use almost every day. Here's a real-life example. I used this strategy while writing my book. Some days writing felt daunting, so I told myself, just write for 5 minutes. That little push was all I needed, and soon, I'd lose track of time, diving deep into creativity and productivity. If this sounds like something you'd try, hit the like button so I know I'm not alone. Seriously, every like is a virtual high five, and it helps this video reach more people who need a productivity boost. Laziness often thrives in environments that are too comfortable. If your bed or couch is your workspace, guess what? You'll be tempted to lie down and do nothing. Instead, create a dedicated space for productivity. A simple desk, a clean table, or even a coffee shop. Anything that signals to your brain that it's time to get to work. Pro tip: add a specific scent or playlist that you only use when working. This creates a mental association with productivity. It's like flipping a switch in your brain. I have a specific playlist called Deep Work, and as soon as it starts, my brain knows Okay, it's focus time. Ever feel too lazy to decide what to do next? That's decision fatigue. To avoid this, create routines. For example, always start your day with the same 3 tasks. This reduces mental friction and keeps you moving. Routines automate your productivity. Imagine waking up and not having to decide what to do first. Your routine does it for you. This is why so many successful people, from Steve Jobs to Mark Zuckerberg, wear the same clothes every day. One less decision to make, more energy for what matters. Humans are wired to seek rewards, so make productivity rewarding. After completing a task, treat yourself. It could be a 5-minute break, a snack, or a quick walk. These small rewards boost your motivation to keep going. And before we wrap up, here are some bonus tips. Use timers to create urgency. Break tasks into smaller chunks. Surround yourself with motivated people. Visualize the outcome. Picture yourself achieving your goal and how great it will feel. Set boundaries with distractions. Turn off notifications. Set app limits and focus. If you found value in today's video, make sure to hit that subscribe button for more content just like this. And remember, laziness doesn't define you, your actions do. Start small, stay consistent, and watch your productivity soar. Until next time, stay productive and take care.